Those engages from Kyle and potentially disengages as well. Definitely a lot of options available to Jun on this pick, but again, this is a JDG composition that is reliant very heavily on Pays. Means that the Orianna's got to go down to the bot side to catch that. Yozai has to move into the mid lane, and looks like there's a T-piece from the spell book from anyone's legend, and they're going to try and make the most of this play. With push still happening on that top side, it is giving the window over to AL, and credit to Flandre here, this counter pick of Aurora onto the Rumble. It's given them, prio over not just crabs, but now these grubs as well. Safe to say that this Aurora pick is working out for now.
Great pivot by anyone's legend to head over to that top side after the bot lane was not looking in such a great state. Away from that, and we've instead settled on the Kraken, but Pays keeping it real with the old school build from a week ago. And still on the way of the Ruin King as AL actually might want to get in here. Shuo flashing in to get the knockup and the Galio to follow. Pantheon on that front line struggling. Pays has the ultimate. He is transcendent. He is firing. He is free hitting. The shockwave clips him though. Out comes the equalizer. First kill down to Tarzan. Flandre's arrived. The Aurora damage is big, but JDG already controlled the fight. Scout, a massive team fight from him. And it's the red side team that open it up first.
A 4-for-0 in our first skirmish of this series. JDG absolutely slaughter anyone's legend as they were trying to get a bit fancy, trying to steal away a blue buff. Instead, they'll lose out on the fight, they'll lose out on 4 kills and the dragon to boot.
About it. Scout going to pick up that bot lane turret more or less uncontested right now, assuming he has the wave to do it, as AL, not deterred, will head straight onto the Rift Herald. And JDG looks like they don't feel confident enough to contest it just now, but folks, if you want to learn to team fight like Scout, please draw your attention to prodiff.gg. All the coaches are players from the LTA, NACL, and ERL system.
Yeah, and this is not level 5 anymore. The Aurora, the Pantheon, they've got the burst to take you down if they land that stun. Teleport up to the top side as we are going to see first brick fall for Scout as he TPs up to the top side.
We're in a fight in the river as well. Hope's already dropped the ultimate, but KL buys some more time. Show him around the corner, cannot catch out Hope, but KL is not so lucky. JDG with a 5th kill on the board as they manage to hold on to top turret as well.
Absolutely rip through this turret.
Here it is, the real value starting to come online here. AL had started to build up a moderate gold lead from that early game, but the fight breaks out and now it's JDG 1.5k ahead.
JDG, yes, they've got 4 series wins, but they were all against FPX and WE, almost the freebies of the LPL that split number 2 Ascend has had, or split 3 of Ascend has had to offer. And now JDG need to repeat that success.
Scout on the flank has been discovered though by Flandre and Tarzan. He's going to maybe lead them on a merry chase right here. Gets the ult off just in time. No vision for AL to stop him, and the dragon's already done. The fight's still happening. KL caught in the front line. Massive burst to knock him down. Scout again with another kill. The equalizer slowing the retreat. Shockwave only connects onto 1, and Pays hunting for more. Looking for that first kill. The Unara hungry for the pop-off, but cannot quite get it. JDG split on 2 fronts, but Flandre finds himself abandoned, isolated in the backside of the play. Can escape from Jud. Still has the ult and gets burst onto as well. Yep. Switches position, looks for more. Tarzan's back in. AL with the re-engage. They take down 2, but Xiaoshu hunting down for Shanks. Gonna get him range for the harpoon in a bit of a dangerous pincer, but the top laner escapes. And AL firing back in that fight. Now a flash and a stun to clean up yet another kill. And the Atacon starts it up straight away.
As the Atacon is going to fall down on that bot side, anyone's legend find a big swing back. And this game, Trajan, right back to level pegging as both of these two teams sat about 100 gold apart from each other.
A bit more power. The scaling is massive there. Ultimately, we're still waiting for it to come online. JDG still confidently contesting this River Vision though.
And I mean, spellbook exhaust put down. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Scout onto Shanks right now. Maybe this time they can get the kill done, but watch for the Hope ultimate. Scout is deep with a defensive ultimate to reposition. The shockwave onto 4, it slows down the rest, but Xiaoshu is in! Burns down the Orianna, and this time anyone's legend can do nothing about it. Seat right now, and so much of it has come from this man in the mid lane, from Scout, who has rocketed back into the Rift. The Shroud out caught on the shockwave. And a bit too aggressive there from the JDG support. Gives one back. He'll be able to be comfortably aligned right there with Dro TPing back into the middle. So JDG trying to get control of this mid lane push, and AL with the movement into bot side river might lose the turret, but the Dragon's been slow. Dro is in. That's a nice equalizer, forces the early out from Hope. They're looking for Shanks again, but Scout this time can't find it. A Flandre does less damage, but Zhuo still abandoned on the front line. Tarzan's in! Perfect target selection, nails onto Pays, Xiaoshu to follow, and Scout now this time abandoned. It's another great taunt. The damage is huge, but it's not quite enough, and the Infernal Soul will have to wait.
AP Galio triple kills there for Scout, unfortunately, but that was still a very, very close run thing. AL barely able to come out on top.
Already down to half HP, Flandre getting rid of that blast.
June has flash.
Going to take the long way around. He's got multiple routes into the pit, but Shanks trying to block him. There's Zhuo, Hex flashing over the wall. He can't make it, and a flash from June comes a hair too late. Yeah. Almost approaching 3 items now as the Yunara still without a kill to their name. Kept both summoners from that fight as well. Just snap decision from Tarzan to catch him too far forward, eliminates him with the damage from Flandre to help it along. As AL now, wearing the Baron buff, start to clean out these turrets in the gold lead.
Now remember, again, we were still favouring this JDG composition if they can make it to the hyper late game, right? We know that Pays on this Yunara, the champion itself, has the capability to do great things.
With a good amount of respect, not stepping too far forward, wary of a potential Zhuo Hex Flash engage. Flandre with the Between Worlds, doesn't achieve too much, but gets the wave into the tower, trying to knock this down. A turret forces him to hop over it. Scout looking for more, but only finds Kale. The equalizer cannot lock anyone in either more. Tarzan, though, knocked up on the front line. Hope can maybe do what he can. There's a choke for him to play in, but Pantheon is going to get pushed into the Resurrection. Kyle's in with the ult and back out again. Scout looking for more, but the shockwave interrupts it. And now Hope is still untouched in the backline. Look at the Blade Caller. AL positioning that team fight beautifully, and JDG, they reach for it, but they cannot find the win.
He barely lives here, and in a 2 versus 4, they're going to have to defend their Nexus. With Baron still up for another 8 seconds, anyone's legend here. Going to look for at least 2 inhibitors, but with 30 seconds on both solo laners, I'd be surprised if they don't push for more. I think they're just a little bit worried about the damage that Pays can do and whether or not they can clear the waves. But yeah, let's try and end. And sacrificed by JDG. They need to get this dragon, they need to take it quickly, and they need to win the fight afterwards, then get back to base before those super minions start wailing away on those structures.
Zaya Featherstorm has done massive work so far this game to avoid the engages by Zhuo, by Scout, by Shun. Hope has been exactly the reliable carry they needed. Scout currently in the mid lane. He's got level 16. He's got the level 3 ultimate and a possible flank if he wants to go for it. Looks like they're going to bring this dragon down to a flip where Zhuo's popped the ultimate, but there's the force straight away onto Pays again! And Scout can't save him. Shun at least finds the Infernal. It's 1 for 2 right now, but they need to survive. They need to keep the Nexus alive if they want to use it. Tarzan ulting behind to keep the flank. Galio TP's out to get back to the last ditch defense of the base, but this is looking almost hopeless for JDG.
Scout and Zhuo versus 4. Now with the Infernal Soul as well, they might be able to clear these waves out with the Galio's base damage with that Infernal as well. But what can Scout do all on his own and just 1 Nexus turret standing?
Knocked up the damage. Lovely stasis to avoid the Orion ultimate, but Zhuo completely evaporates and Galio can do no more. He certainly tried his best today, but AL, they're just too strong. The resilience too good. The target selection too pristine.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.